Donald Trump has unleashed an extraordinary barrage of criticism against several of his own top officials, accusing senior members of the Department of Justice (DOJ) of having conflicts of interest and expressing regret that he had appointed Jeff Sessions as U.S. Attorney General. Donald Trump Jr. and Paul Manafort to testify before Congress about Russia. Read more in a 50-minute interview with the New York Times, conducted in the Oval Office on Wednesday. Trump delivered a splurge of invective against key players within his own administration that was exceptional even by his own unconventional standards. At the center of his attack was Sessions, the former senator from Alabama who was forced to step aside from the investigation into possible Russian collusion with the Trump campaign in March after meetings he had failed to disclose with the Russian ambassador came to light. Trump attacked Sessions for recusing himself from the inquiry, adding that he would never have given Sessions the job as the country's chief law enforcement officer had he known Sessions should have never recused himself, and if he was going to recuse himself he should have told me before he took the job and I would have picked somebody else. Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest. U.S. Attorney General Jeff Sessions recuses himself from Russia inquiry. The U.S. President described Sessions' actions as extremely unfair, and that's a mild word, to the president. Sessions was not the only senior justice official to get it in the neck from their leader. The number 2 at the DOJ, Rod Rosenstein, was charged by Trump of carrying a critical conflict of interest. Trump said that Rosenstein had recommended that he dismiss the head of the FBI, James Comey. The president had in fact already made up his mind, and had then gone on to appoint as special counsel on the Russian investigation Robert Mueller, who is now looking into whether the Comey firing was an illegal obstruction of justice. Well, that's a conflict of interest, the president said, in a comment that might lose him a few supporters in Baltimore, Maryland. Trump went on to denigrate Rosenstein by saying he had been annoyed to discover the city from which his deputy had hailed